Jason Hillshalfax, the University of Calgary Dinos have something special brewing. Championship-caliber teams need unsung heroes to step up in big moments, and so far in the 2018 U Sports Final 8 tournament, the Dinos are showing how much of a championship threat they can be. In the tournament opener, it was Lucas Mann's, and on Saturday afternoon in the semi-final against the McGill Redmen, it was Connor Foreman's time to shine. The fifth-year power forward averaged just 5.8 points in the regular season, but he put in a dominant performance, scoring 15 points and collecting 10 rebounds in a 65-43 victory at the Scotiabank Centre. David Kapinga led Calgary with 19 points and Mambi Diawara had 15 points, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. "I've said that at the beginning of the year. Our team is so dangerous because of our depth," said Foreman. "It's threat after threat, and it doesn't matter if we have a guy get injured or has a tough game, we know we have another guy that will step up. That's what makes our team so special." The Dinos had one of their best defensive games of the season in the Canada West Championship win over the Alberta Golden Bears, but against McGill, they took it up a whole new level. The Redmen were one of the top offensive teams in the country, averaging 88 points per game, but they simply had no answer for the Dinos' stifling defense. McGill shot just 29.1% from the field and just 4 of 32 from the three-point line. When they needed to make a run in the fourth quarter, the Dinos simply shut them down, holding the Redmen to just 6 points. Alex Paquin led McGill with 10 points. Their defense was outstanding. "We were forced into a lot of three-point shots, and we were okay with it, because that's our style, but sometimes you live and by the three," said McGill head coach David Ivero. "You hold Calgary to 65 points, you'd think you have a chance to win, but unfortunately we didn't make any shots today. The more shots we missed, that defense got tighter and tighter and collapsed us more and more, and we couldn't get to the rim." Calgary led 32-22 at the half, and, while their defense was relentless against McGill, offensively they weren't clicking and they had too many turnovers. "Our defense held us in the game all game long. I am pleased with the level of intensity we had on the floor," said Dinos head coach Dan Van Horen. "On the offensive end, we turned it over too much. In the first quarter, we had 7 turnovers, and that's way too much. Once we stemmed the bleeding, we solidified ourselves and ended up with 16 turnovers at the end of the game." The Dinos dominated the game around the perimeter on both ends of the floor. Diawara, Kapinga and Johnny Barone wreaked havoc on McGill's big scoring threats. McGill's 3 big shooters, Delodacun, Jennings Leung and Paquin, combined to shoot just 28.5% from the field, 10 of 35, and they only had 1 three-pointer between them, 1 of 9. Johnny Barone played like a madman underneath, rebounding the ball, and he started off that in the first several possessions of the game. "That gives the team energy, and that was a big thing for us," said Van Horen. "Every night we have different guys stepping up, and every night nobody cares. It's so cliche that nobody cares who gets the credit, but this team has been doing it right for a good amount of the season on both ends of the floor. This is the 3rd straight year the Dinos have made it to the Final 8 tournament. They lost the gold medal game in 2016 to the Carleton Ravens, and last year were knocked out of contention early by the Ravens, but they've learned so many lessons the last 2 years from those losses. It's so exciting to get back and get a chance at a gold medal in a national championship. Not many guys get a first chance, let alone a second," said Foreman. "We have 3 guys who played in that game, and we know what it takes. Carleton plays with the type of intensity that is needed in a national championship final every game in their season, and we've been preparing the same way. We just have to keep raising our level of intensity.